All right, so this is in regards to the last video I was made about the fencing and what I was allowed to do and not allowed to do, or told one thing, told another, that kind of thing, and documentation. But the other thing I had in my blueprints was to have a shipping container, a 10 by 20 shipping container, installed on 6 foundation footings, leveled, wrapped with Ipe. It's a special, I call it special, it's a Brazilian hardwood for exteriors. I used to use that for installing rooftops in Chicago to balconies and stuff. It's a really nice, elegant wood. So I was going to have that container wrapped with that and have a really cool reinforced rooftop with a fire pit, gas line ran up there for a fire pit. Privacy, a little bit of privacy fencing around the top, so that I would respect my neighbors and have some there, so I'm not looking in their yards kind of thing. But I wanted to watch the sunrise and sunset, which would have been perfect for that spot. In addition to when we have events at our house, you would have extra foot space to hang out and different views and different elevations and just different things to look at. It's just pieces of the design put together, different elements, people to check out, whatnot. But anyway, so I was going to do that, and I was told by the city that that's not allowed. And I said, well, why not? It's smaller than the shed specs, and if it was going to be a shed on the property, that's allowed. They said they don't allow containers. And even if I wanted to do what I wanted to do, they were making me jump through loopholes of, you have to get engineering to look at it, you have to get engineering specs, you have to do all these other things, which, okay, fine, I'll do all that. But then they said, we still don't allow them in the city. I said, well, again, other people in the city have that done too. Maybe not to that extent, but they have containers. They said, prove it. So, yeah, I went around to pictures of properties that had containers, including commercial property, that just got literally built that year, within a few months of me talking to her, and sent it to her, and she says, well, they're not allowed to have that, so, we'll go ahead and cite them. I'm like, look, that was not the deal, okay? The deal was prove it so that I can show you that they have it, and then you would consider having us do it. Not, hey, let me report them. That's not the reason I did that. And I'm not here to get anyone in trouble. It's not what I want to do, not who I am. It's not my identity, but it is what it is. And I learned the hard way from doing that with the city. I'll never do it again with any other city. Not worth it to me. Quality of life means everything. And that just did not bring me a lot of quality of life. It made my health deteriorate rather quickly with all the stress and problems I was getting from neighbors. So neighbors thought that I was then taking video and pictures of their houses to report them. That was not the case. They gossiped and talked about us, and I heard a lot of stories because I was friends with some of the neighbors at the time, until they turned against me and didn't want to have anything to do with me, because if they did, they would have repercussions from other people that didn't like me because of the same thing. So it's just stupid. The whole thing is stupid. Living in a small town, it can be great, but at the same time, it can hurt you too. The drama, the feeling included, or secluded, I should say, not feeling welcome, being told one thing, then other people are doing another thing, or just a bunch of stuff, and it's not okay. But it is what it is, and I'm happy we're out of there. We sold the house for a premium, which we were told from one of our neighbors that we're not going to get, and we did. So, whatever. Got out of there, have a nicer home now, better neighborhood, koi pond, 2 waterfalls, a lot of koi fish. They're huge. Kids are enjoying the yard. They're enjoying their neighbors and friends. Neighbors are cool as shit. I mean, I can't complain. I'm happy. My quality of life is improving. I'm getting healthier, taking time. I'm wearing Mayo Clinic sweatshirt. I go to Mayo Clinic every 3 months for treatment. and there's no permanent cure for what I have, but it's slowly progressing and getting better. But there's times where I don't feel good, like this morning. I have a really bad migraine. I just can't wait for my next treatment. So that's that. You heard it from the horse's mouth.